One love to the humble, one love to the humble, one love to the humble. Grace and peace be multiplied unto you. What does it mean to be black? What does it mean? Now, that's going to depend on who you ask. Everybody will have a different understanding. Everybody will give you a different answer of what it means to be black. All black people will give you a different answer. It just depends on who you ask. But there is one common thing that you can look at and see of what it means to be black in the United States. What does it mean to be black in the United States? Hmm. What a profound question. But when you really look at it, it's kind of easy to see. All you have to do is look at the way most of the black community acts. Look how they act. Look how they process information. Look how they think about things. Look how they respond when they're confronted. That's going to tell you what it means to be black in America. What it means to be black in America is to be a victim. To be a victim. Everything is against you. That's the way that most black people are going to see it. You can't be denied. You can't tell them the truth. You can't say anything about bad behavior. You can't confront them. You can't say anything to them, or else they will guilt trip you into believing that something's wrong with you instead. See, there's nothing wrong with black people, because black people are always right. There is nothing you can do to a black person that will make them feel like they're not right in what they do. If you correct them on their wrongdoings, you will become a racist instantly. There's nothing you can do about it. That's what being black in America means today. It means you can't say anything to me because I'm never wrong. I'm right. And the only reason why I am right is because black people were slaves at one point. The only reason why I am always right is because we black people fought for equality. Black people fought for the right to walk in the front of a store and not the back. It's funny when you think about it, because black people had restaurants in their own neighborhoods that they could go to and eat at. But see, they don't tell you that. They make you believe that black people had nothing. And the only time they could go to a restaurant is when they went to a white neighborhood. Not true. Black people had places they could go. Excuse me. They had places they could go. But they went over to the white neighborhoods because, the white food tasted better. But that's what it means to be black in America. There's nothing you can say to me. If I commit a crime and you arrest me, then you racist. If I fight back against the police and I get shot, that cop is racist. And if it's a white cop, they're racist. If it's a black cop, they're Uncle Tom. You can't do anything to black people. Black people have free reign. And that is exactly why black people have no shame but offended by everything. That's what's going on right now. There is nothing you can say to a black person today that will offend them. Not one thing. But there are many things you can say. I'm sorry. There's not one thing you can say to black people today that will make them feel shame. Not one thing you can say to them to make them feel shame. But there are thousands of things you can say to them that will offend them. See, to have nothing that offends you, but to have nothing that makes you ashamed, but everything offends you, that's a problem there. There's something going on in here that needs to be corrected. That's what we're up against today. we would never get better. In this case, we're only going to get worse. The black community will destroy itself. There is no more. If you doubting this at this point, something wrong with you. If you doubting this at this point, something wrong with you. You got cognitive dissonance. You don't want to believe what's really going on. Black people are self-destructing. Everybody's out of control in the black community. There's nothing that holds them accountable. Because you can't. White people don't want to do it because they don't want to be called racist. Because that's as soon as you check a black person, the first thing they're going to say is racist. You racist. That's what they've been taught. They've been taught to say this. They don't know how to accept accountability. You can't tell them no. Because you're a racist if you say so. And if you black and you say something about it, you're Uncle Tom, you all these names, you everything. You everything negative if you black and you trying to get black people on the right track. They don't want to hear that. They do not want to hear it. Black men are no longer respected by black women, and it's black men's fault. They don't want to be respected. They don't want to be leaders. They don't want to lead from the front. They don't want to do that. They don't want to. They want to be treated just like the black women do. And the black women don't respect the black men. You notice how black women talk to black men? A lot of them talk to them very disrespectful. Like they don't understand what respect means to black men, to men in general, but black men in particular. They don't know what respect means. Men will unalive other men for disrespect. That's how much it means. The same way that love is to a woman is what being respected is to a man. A man don't care about love. As long as you respect him, love comes second to respect. For a woman, she want to be loved. If you don't respect a man, it's bad. But the black man not respected by the black woman. That's why look at all these podcasts. Look at everything that's going on. She overtalk him. She's equal to him. That's what she's been told. Oh, you're on the same level. Or she thinks she's better than him because she got a degree. She got an education. She's better now. It's all women in general, but I'm talking about black women in particular. They think they're better than the guys that they're around. But those are the guys they should be with. But they think they're better than them, and they're looking at guys that ain't gonna never commit to them. But I don't want to get off topic. What does it mean to be black in America? It means that you will never be respected because you don't hold yourself to no standard. Everything you do is about racism. Everything you do is about race. Every time you bring up something, you're bringing up race. Nobody's going to respect you as a person if you can't hold your own. If all you talk about is race. Everything that goes wrong is about race. No, it's you. It's just you. You're the reason. Because you don't want to hold yourself to a standard. You don't want to, do what's right. Because you've been convinced over these years that just rebelling is the way to go. Rebellious behavior don't get you anywhere. It don't get you anywhere. You're going to have a hard time surviving with that. You're never going to be at peace. Because you're always thinking you got to fight. You're fighting for things that you already have. It's already here, but you can't see it because you've been convinced that you don't have it when you already do. That's what it is to be black in America. I'm here to tell you, if you watch this video and you black, I suggest you stop throwing the race card around. I suggest you be a grown man and a grown woman and do what you're supposed to do. Everybody gets denied of something, no matter your race. Everybody's getting denied of something. But what matters is, are you going to make yourself a victim, or you're going to improve and get better so you can accomplish and achieve what it is you're trying to achieve. They would not call you lazy if you didn't make excuses for your shortcomings. They wouldn't call you lazy if you didn't make excuses for your shortcomings. That's being black in America, making excuses for your shortcomings. No, you didn't cut it. You didn't make sure you was the best of the best. You wanted DEI. You wanted affirmative action. You didn't want to get better. You just wanted somebody to hand it to you because you think they owe you something. Nobody owes you anything. The only thing you owe is what you earn. And if somebody's better than you and they outcompete you, then you didn't earn it. And it would be wrong for them to give it to you. But they give it to you anyway because they don't want to be called a racist. If that, I would be ashamed to be called black, knowing that everything they gotta hand it to us like we incapable of doing for ourselves. We're just incapable of meeting the standard. Well, you can be incapable all you want. I'm not incapable. I'm going to separate myself. And I suggest if you one of them black people that is doing good and you out here earning and you working hard and you being the best you can be, do not associate with those who want a free ride. Earn your way like we always have done. You don't need no handout. Separate yourself from those who want handouts. Separate yourself from those who think something should be given to them when they don't qualify. Separate yourself from those who believe in DEI. Separate yourself from those who think affirmative action is the way. It's not. We don't need that. We can prove and do what we need to do with our own merit. We don't need to be given anything. I'm just telling you. Y'all take care of yourselves. Don't be a victim in 2025. Be a grown, responsible adult. Take care of yourself.